Hello gamers, welcome to another video with your host Junky. Today we're going to be talking about a little known game, Melvor Idle. I don't know about you guys, but recently I've been obsessed with this, I guess you could call idle game. And in this video we're going to be talking about mastery specifically. I don't know about you, but when I first started Melvor Idle, I was a little confused on the mastery system. At least coming from old school RuneScape to Melvor Idle, it seemed a little confusing. But in all honesty, it's very simple and really fun. So I'm going to go over exactly what mastery is and how to use it to your advantage and what it does for every single skill in the game. Without further ado, let's get into it, junkies. Alright gamers, so before we get into mastery specifically, what is Melvor Idle? Since I have never covered it on this channel before. So Melvor Idle is a indie, or not indie, but idle game, I guess it is an indie game too, that is inspired from RuneScape and recently partnered with Jagex. How awesome is that? It's so much fun to play, and it's idle to the point where you can log out and have offline time for up to 12 hours, which is cool. It's idle in that aspect, but it's not like these other idle games where you can log off for months and then come back, or however long. 12 hours is a pretty good stretch. Alright, so on to the basics of mastery. I'm over here in the woodcutting skill, which is my highest skill at 101. No flex, but here is the mastery pool for woodcutting. Particularly in the mastery pool for woodcutting, the max level is 4.5 million XP. This is the total pool for this skill. Now, as you can see, each tree has their own mastery level, as seen by these trophies. Now, oops, I didn't mean to chop a log. Now, if we scroll up here, we can click View Checkpoints. If we see these checkpoints here, it will show us 4, which I believe every skill, non-combat skill, has a mastery checkpoint. These are pretty cool because this actually affects everything in this skill when your pool is above a certain percentage. So at 10%, which would be 10% of 4,500,000 XP in this mastery pool, which would obviously be 450,000 XP, we're going to get plus 5% increased woodcutting mastery XP for any tree we cut. At 25%, you can see plus 5% increased chance to double your logs per action, 50% all logs sell for plus 50% GP value, and when you receive a bird's nest, always receive a base minimum of 2 at 95%. So that was just the basics of the mastery pool itself. Now what we want to go do is take a look down here. We want to scroll all the way down to the completion log. And then we want to go down and click mastery. So if we take a further look at woodcutting, we're going to hit progress, which you can see. It just shows your progress for each tree, nice to look at. But what we really want to do is hit unlocks. So this gets a little bit more specific for a particular tree in this skill. So every tree that has 10 levels at least, every 10 levels provides a plus 5% chance to receive 2 times logs per action. At 99 for every tree, decrease the cut interval by 0.2 seconds for this tree. So if we go down here to the completion log and then mastery, it gets a lot clearer, and this was the only place I could seem to find it as of right now. I think it should be in the skill itself, but maybe I'm wrong, I have no idea. But woodcutting is extremely basic, but if we go to fishing over here, you can see there's levels and unlocks for, level 1, 50, 65, 99. We can go to woodcutting, or fire making, which only has 2, and then cooking, which has quite a bit. Now I show you this because there's a lot of skills in this game and a lot of unlocks, so it's much easier if you can just scroll down at mastery and look at whatever interests you. Now the next thing we're going to be looking at is how to be more efficient with your mastery XP. So one thing, if you didn't know, you can spend your mastery XP on other skills. So as we could see back in the mastery log, if we go to unlocks for fishing, at 50 there's a plus 3% to receive a special item. So if we wanted to level up our mastery for, let's say, shrimp, because I assume my mastery for shrimp is pretty low, it's only 31, but we also want that 3% to be able to get 3% special items, we can go up here to spend mastery XP, And then I have it set up here. We can do 1 level at a time, 5 levels plus 10. We're at 31, so we want to actually get it up twice, and there we go. We have it level 51 for that 3% boost to special items. But as you can see, our XP went down in the pool. Now it is at 99.13%. And as you can see, the higher level you get, the more XP it's going to cost. Like, it's going to cost 1.2 million mastery XP to level this up. Which, if we click on it when it's orange, it's going to warn you, hold up, you're going to lose a checkpoint. Which means we are going to lose this 95% chance that gives us this perk. So mastery all around is really cool, and that's just one way you can be a little bit more efficient with it. So in conclusion, mastery is actually pretty simple once you get down into it, but on the surface it seems a little bit more complex and a little bit less explained, in my opinion. Oh wow, I just noticed the maximum fishing mastery is actually the max level in old school. That's not a coincidence, I'm sure. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want more content like this, please leave a like and subscribe. I will be working on more Melvor Idle guides, since this game is pretty much my new obsession. So thank you so much for watching. See you gamers in the next one.